I've Decided presents The Journey. Along the journey to your success, there are many great adventures and great insights. You can learn from it all. Tune in the first week of every month and be encouraged by guests who will share their success stories and their challenges.
Welcome, I've Decided community. I'm Michelle Bone, and we are here on The Journey. I know this is a little bit different because we're not in the studio today, but we've got to make the best of what we got. So you're going to hear us on a Zoom call today, and I think it's going to work out really great. I'm here with my co-host, Jeannie Quick. Happy New Year, Jeannie.
Happy New Year to you.
I am so excited for 2021 and that I get to ring it in with you. You're always full of good cheer.
Yep, and that's our word this week. Is good cheer.
Good cheer. And we've got somebody that has spent her life spreading good cheer as our guest today. So let me introduce you all, the I've Decided community, to our friend Coach Bree. Hi, Bree.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. I loved when I opened my weekly winning resource this morning and I saw a quote from you of you leave a little sparkle and cheer wherever you go. That's going to be my motto for 2021.
Yes, I think that's an amazing quote. I'm super excited. I read it this morning as well. And I was like, yes, this is what we need. From coming from 2020 to going into 2021, we need some sparkle and we need some cheer.
That's right, we do. And you are a professional cheerleader for our community. You born and raised in Peoria, and you're doing something really, really special with young girls here in our community. And we want to make sure that the I've Decided community knows about it because it really is incredible. So tell us a little bit about your cottage, your cheer camp, and the programs that you work on with these young girls.
Alrighty, so Coast Free Cottage is, I call it the Cozy Cheer and Dance Company. And the reason why I chose cottage is because it's family, it's small, it's not about numbers, it's about just being a community, coming together, teaching skills, helping the girls to be empowered, to be powerful, learn respect, teamwork, helping each other along the way while learning skills and development.
Now, that sounds like exactly the kind of cheerleading that I did when I was a kid. You know, it really was. It was a team and a community. And, I think when people think of it now, cheer or dance, it's very competitive and very maybe a little different than what we had. What was your experience growing up as a cheerleader? Were you in that competitive world?
Yeah, so I've been a cheerleader for a very long time. I cheered in grade school, middle school, college, high school, even professional for a little bit. So I've done it all. I've done the competitive world, and I'm older now, but competition is a serious game, and it's really awesome. I think that it's a great place for taking it to a sport. Because before people didn't say cheerleading was a sport, so now it's really becoming a sport. So I think that's very awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a sport than it was when I was a kid. You know, like these girls are, you see it. I have a friend that's a physical therapist. She's like, those poor cheerleaders. You think the football kids get roughed up? No. Those cheerleaders are hurting themselves. They're working so hard, but I know you take all the safety precautions there at the cottage because it's more about keeping them all safe and doing something that they love.
Yes.
So as a cheerleader, as a kid, I found so much confidence in that because it was a performance, that I was putting on. Do you see that confidence growing in the girls as they learn the sport?
Yeah, at Coast Free Cottage, we're a recreational program. So there's no heartbreak for not making the team. We welcome all shapes, we welcome all sizes, all backgrounds. We're going to have 2 fabulous showcases, summer camps, community involvement, special performances, team bonding, and we're going to develop those skills along the way. So my program is very unique, and I designed it that way so that these girls can learn every and various styles of cheerleading. Because depending on your level or what state you are in, cheerleading is totally different. Down south, they do cheerleading differently. On the East Coast, they do cheerleading differently. And when you go to professional world, cheerleading is different. You know, they call cheerleaders, but it's more advanced. So if you didn't get that background and being a high school cheerleader or grade school cheerleader, and then when you go to college and then to move up to professional cheerleading, it's totally different. So you have to get that background. And at Coach Reed College, we're gonna build great cheerleaders, better athletes. So you're gonna be well-rounded to learn all of those things so you can continue to grow.
Yeah, so really a more well-rounded performer.
Yeah.
Bree, I think that what you're doing is absolutely great. And I think what you're doing is setting these girls up to be cheerleaders in life, you know, that they have more self-confidence about themselves, you know, so then they can go through life and not worry about, okay, they didn't make that team, but they made the team in life.
So I want to encourage them to be great people, to be their best self when no one is watching them, to have empathy for others, and just to support each other along the way, because that's a community that we need. And that'll make them great adults.
Yeah.
So if we start them now, they'll grow up to be great adults and great people that work in our workforce when we grow up.
I think the girls, when they get disappointed, because not everybody can make the cheerleading team or the football team or whatever team it is, but you're encouraging them that they still count. They still have ability. They still can do it. It's just that there's only so many on any team, whatever it is. So maybe the next time they go out for not cheerleading, but maybe something else, volleyball or whatever like that, they can still be that cheerleader for the team or the other players.
That's it. That's exactly it. Yeah. No matter what team you are, cheer is within the heart. Cheer is life. So you don't have to be actually on a team. You can come together for your community and cheer them on. Cheer for your coworker, cheer for your sister, cheer for your brother, and support everyone along the way.
I love that. The cheer is life mentality. That's really a way of living.
It is a way of living.
And you know, being a part of I've Decided, that's what I've Decided does. They cheer on the rest of our members or people out there or whatever. So we're cheering on each one of us that we can succeed in whatever we want to do. So all of us are a cheerleader, a little bit different, not as physical, okay? But yeah, you know, cheering on. And that's what I've Decided is all about.
Yeah. And you know, it's reminded me of the time in my life when I didn't make the team and how incredibly devastated I was. And that was honestly like a turning point in my life. I could have, you know, my dad sat me down and was like, okay, are you willing to do the work that it takes to do it, you know, to go after this or not? And, you know, I mean, I chose to go after it, but I think there's a lot of kids that's just the confidence is gone now. I didn't do it. And so now I'm not ever going to try again. How do you mentor these girls to keep going when they do have or when they don't win the competition, or they don't, you know, you put so much work into it and you don't make it? Like, how do you mentor them to get through that?
Yes, and that's the program that we have here at Coach Reed College. We're a recreational program. So we're not having those competitions. We're just having kids who want to come out, enjoy life, and have fun, encourage each other, and learn great skills. Because like we said, you're not going to always make those teams, but you can find other ways to support each other. If that's volunteering or joining another program, creating your own program, there's many ways that you can do that. And so here at Coach Reed College, we're going to allow you to come in and just have a great time, not worry about that disappointment. Because I believe there's a place for that competition world, but there's also a bunch of kids that competition world is missing out on because they're not able to make that competition team.
Yeah. Yeah, and they can still get the joy from it, even without, having it be so win and lose all the time. I mean, that's life. That's a way of life, right?
There's a place for both. There's a place for both. But at Costa Rica Live, we're gonna have a great time.
Oh, that makes me so happy. So you said something earlier that cheer is life, and I can tell that that's just a motto that you you live by and that you've created your business by. But what do you hope that these girls are going to take away from this recreational program? When you think of rec programs coming up in a community, those are so important to developing future leaders. And these girls that are coming through this program, I mean, you're intentional. You are not just teaching them a sport. You are teaching them that cheer is life. So what do you hope that they're going to carry with them when they leave you?
Oh man, so I currently coach cheerleading at a local high school, and my birthday was a week ago, and so the girls wrote me some letters that were so inspiring to me, and they were just telling me how I've been there for them, supported them, encouraged them, being their personal cheerleader themselves, coming every day, being happy, teaching them to be their best self when no one's watching, because that's what's important. Because as a cheerleader, I tell them, you don't always have to put on the show all the time. Just be who you are. I want you to be great people when no one is watching, because that's truly who the person you are.
Yeah.
So I hope that they take from this just a great experience, great life skills, and being able to have empathy for others. It's going to be very important.
Well, I can't imagine a better way to do that, honestly, through a sport like this that is, it's a physical thing. You're moving your body, but you also don't realize, I'm sure these girls don't realize what they're actually learning until they're much older. And then they can look back on it and say, here's a coach that cared about me, and wanted to see me become a leader in my community. She wanted to see me volunteer. She wanted to see me help other people. So it's incredible what you're doing with these girls.
I think it's great. I'd love to be a part of this.
Yeah. So it is so inspiring. And now, I feel like I have to show up there and help. So how can we help? Tell us what to do.
Well, we have many programs that have designed. I've created a Coach Bree Ambassador program, and this is a mentorship program. So for current high schoolers, if you're in cheerleading or if you're in dance, to come and volunteer, come and help. So those are from ages 13 to 18. And then we also have the former cheerleaders adults. So that is our varsity cheer team ambassador program. So they can come out and help and mentor the girls, help them with life skills, help them with, we're gonna do some cooking classes. We're gonna do beauty involvement classes and just kind of self-esteem classes. So it's a great program. You guys should definitely go to the website, check us out, and it's at coachbreecottage.com. It's a great program. And through that mentorship program, those high schoolers, once they complete the program, we're also going to be offering scholarships for them to go to college. So we're creating a new generational pattern. So for those cheerleaders to give back to the younger cheerleaders, the old high school cheerleaders at heart, like my mother, still gives back. She comes to all my games. She went to all my games when I was in college. So it's just keeping the pattern going, keeping the cheer in life going throughout our community and creating those great leaders.
I love that. I'm going to the web. So the website is Coach Bree, BRE Cottage.com. I'll make sure I put it in the show notes of this video so that people can go there and volunteer. So if you're, 13 to 18-year-old, they can go and they can volunteer there. And then us old, most school spirit, 1990 something, we can go volunteer there. Oh, great.
For the adults who are great adults in our community right now, to show them that this is what they can become and to help them along the way. And then also the young kids help the adults along the way too, because they have their heart and their spirit, and they bring back that cheer into their lives. So.
Yeah. Once a cheerleader, always a cheerleader.
It's a win-win for everyone. It's
yeah.
We're in the world to be powerful and make the world world, as I call it, super cute.
Super cute. Well, Bree, we're already out of time, but I feel full of cheer just talking with you, even on Zoom. I can't imagine what it would be like if we were in person.
I can't wait to meet you guys, like in person.
Right, in person. So at the end of January, you have an open house?
I have an open house on January 23rd and January 24th.
Okay, so everybody go to CoachBreeCottage.com and check that out. Come to the open house and, just learn about what you're doing. We're just happy to shine a light on it, Bree, because it really is incredible.
Yes, so Coach Bree Cottage is for ages 2 to 12, but then we have our mentorship program for 13 and 18, and then for our adults as well.
Wonderful.
It's a great way to start a new year.
Yes.
It sure is. Spread a little cheer.
Yes.
All right. So from our I've Decided community to all of you, thank you so much for coming along on this journey and hearing a little bit more about the amazing things that are happening right here in Peoria. We are bringing a little cheer to life. So we will see you all next time. Thanks again.
Bye. Have a nice week.
Bye-bye.
PeoriaLife.com